Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone's having a good day. I'm getting my day started today. Chris just went to work. We're glad about that. And here's what I'm having for breakfast. I'm having toasted plain bagels with guava jelly or preserve and typical cream cheese. Got my Beware of the Crazy Budgie Lady mug. And we've brewed up some coffee. This is an old coffee maker that I've had since I was a kid. I think I got it in the 90s when I was still in high school. And it can make as little as 1 cup, which turns out to be half of a regular 11-ounce cup, which is not a lot. So that's pretty cool. You can make 2 cups. I love this cute little thing. Alright, looking forward to working in the garden and working with the budgies today. Hopefully a budgie will hatch today. I just checked, there was no new baby. We've got morning light coming in. It's so beautiful in the morning. I got my little dining table decked out for Easter. My transformers there to keep watch over everything. And we've got Easter tablecloths. I haven't decorated much this year, but I might later on. These are so cute. Egg placemats, and underneath I love this little bluebirds and mailing stamps. So now we're outside. You can see how the little pond that was in the last video is actually much better. There's new leaves coming in on the lilies. Get that reflection out of the way. 3 new leaves on that one. I forget which one's which. I'll have to label these guys. I'm so bad about labeling things, but I'll label them. Once they flower, I'll know what they are. That little lizard in the last scene was a male Cuban anole. They're very territorial right now. The males are out fighting for dominance and territories, and he was showing his little throat pouch as a display, a warning to other males and attracting females. And I thought he was beautiful because he was, they can change color from light brown to dark brown. He was light brown to almost black. And he was in his black color right now. There's a lot of posturing going on. They can raise their little crests to look threatening and do push-ups. And I thought he looked beautiful with the sunrise coming through his little throat. Okay, so this area was covered with dirt and soil and rocks. And we've worked hard over the last few days to clear this out. And this patch, it's super bright sunlight until like 2 p.m. So I had planned to put a shelf here, but it's not going to work out for my plants that require shade like Nepenthes and Hoyas. So instead what I've decided that this is going to be for, we're hoping to get a big stock tank, water trough basically for cattle to drink out of, and put one of the largest lotus out here. So these rocks, these are big buckets here, and these were all in that spot that we cleared. And I almost filled up 3 of these. These will be good because I can use them in the plants, but it just got so tedious picking them out by hand and trying to sift it. In the end, we just decided to put everything in a wheelbarrow and toss it. We'll find more. We still got a lot of stuff to clean up. So let's check out the lotuses. I'm just going to do a quick overview instead of talking about everything. Try to keep this short. Things are looking pretty good, although this is the first year I've got an aphid problem on the lotuses. I hate them. nasty bugs. I'm not sure how I'm going to get rid of them. I'm afraid to spray stuff that I don't want to hurt the lotus, but if I can find something that'll work, I'll use it. I want these things dead, but hopefully my garden will be nice. This first fall has not come out yet, and this is the Choo Choo lotus. It's recovering. Hopefully it'll do better. I like this pot because you can kind of see what's going on. And here's the arbor. I still need to make my art, find some time to put art on it. This has been very much an experiment, putting what plants work here, what don't, because the shade works for part of the time, and then when the sun changes position, some of the plants are exposed to too much light. But this Hoya is doing great. It's made its first leaf under my care. It's a big heart leaf, and the guy was totally right who sold it to me. Look how beautiful that is. The leaves that it came with, you couldn't see the variegation. They looked green. They were terrible. But these that got a lot of light, you can really see they're going to be nice. Everything has opened on this mini Phalaenopsis orchid. And here's the other Hoya, the Alba marginata, with the colors are opposite, yellow on the outside, green on the inside. These are the leaves that grew for me, funny enough, in full sun. And they're mostly light yellow to white. So I had to put this one in shade because I guess in time, hopefully these will become like this with a big contrast. But I think because they got more light, they're going to be... But I think that because they got more light, they'll be paler. So the opposite, I think, is true of this plant than of the other one. So this one needs more shade, possibly, and the other one needs more light. This is for Bill B. from Plants and Things up in Canada. You were asking about how my Amorphophallus are doing. Well, these are the only ones that are up right now, so I'll do a quick run through. I think all these 4 are Titans. This one's just starting to come up. These 2 here, whoops, sorry orchid, are Gigas, and everything else is dormant right now. It hasn't come up, including the big Peonifoliuses that flowered last year. So this is another mini Phalaenopsis orchid, and it's doing pretty well. I like planting them, and I think they look pretty in these Coke bottles, recycled Coke bottles. And I'm currently impatiently waiting on another plant order to come in the mail, this time from Puerto Rico, which I've never ordered from, and it says it's out for delivery, which I am surprised it's shipped here so quickly. So can't wait. It's another orchid. Being impatient, can't wait for that to come. Hopefully the nice mail lady will come today and not the mean guy. As far as Nepenthes go, nothing's changed. I have nothing new to show you guys. It's all the same few pictures from last time, except maybe this one. It's pretty cool. Alright, 2 that I can show that are actually in pretty nice picture shape. This is Hamada cross ventricosa, and I actually lost the mother plant, and this is a basil. So always important to take basils, and if you get a vine, to make cuttings, and keep cuttings or give cuttings to your friend, because you never know when you might lose your plant, and your friend can give one back to you. But that looks really nice. But these Highlanders are soon not going to be doing well once it gets hot. This is Ventricosa cross inermis, and that is the best little picture it has ever made for me because I left it out here during winter when it was cold. And it's got a little basil coming. I hope I'm able to root that and propagate it per what I just said about be sure to take basils and cuttings off your plants. So here we have a typical morning with Minion and Nautica. I let them out to play. This is a new setup with the play gym on top. I hope Nautica doesn't chew on it like she was doing the other day. I'm teaching Minion bad habits. Looks like she's gonna go steal his food. Okay, Blue Brother the dad is now out again. I didn't want to say anything while he was in there, and I hope you guys were able to hear the baby sounds. That wasn't the feeding sound that they make, but they were chirping. So hopefully he'll eat the food that's in that bowl, and it's his job to feed the female, and then she feeds the babies. And she can come out and eat on her own sometimes too. So today has been, we're still waiting. This is kind of what my days are like. I'm always waiting and impatiently waiting and try to keep control and not go crazy because I'm waiting for the next baby to hatch. I can't wait to see it is. I'm waiting to see what color the oldest baby's gonna be. I'm waiting for the feathers to grow on the lace wings even though I know what color and what sex they are. And I am impatiently waiting for my package to arrive and waiting for plants that are in rehab to recover, waiting for plants to grow, waiting for plants to bloom, waiting for all kinds of stuff. It's always, I guess I could say I have a lot of patience, but I feel the impatience inside and I have to wrestle them and keep them down and keep busy so I don't go insane. But it's fun. Once you reach your goal of whatever you're waiting for, the payoff is worth it. So that is part 1 of the video. I don't want this to get too long. Hope you guys enjoy that, and I'll show you the rest of my day in part 2. Des signing off.